What's up? In this video, I will be showing you guys the best car builds in the new Southwest Florida update. As you guys know, there's been a bunch of new cars added to the game from the latest update, and there is also a lot of good builds that come with these cars. But before we go into that, hit the like and subscribe button because we are on the road to 50,000 subscribers. We are getting close, so make sure you hit that subscribe button as it helps out a lot. But now, let's dive into the video and go look at these builds in the new Southwest Florida update. Here we go. So starting off with our first build, which is going to be the stance build. First, we're going to need to go to the dealership and buy a car. So I've now made it to the dealership right here, as we can see. And for this car, I'm going to be getting the Toyota Supra. I'm going to be getting the older one. Over here in the classic section, here we go, right here, 25 grand, not a bad price. But we are going to turn this thing into a stanced car. So we have gotten the car right here, and as we can see, it is not stanced, but now we are going to go on and do that in the mechanic shop right behind here. As we can see, got a mechanic shop back here. Alrighty, so I've now made it to the mechanic shop. Let's hit the customize button, and let's start off with the paint. Now, you can paint your car however you want, it does not matter, but for this build, I'm going to be going with a bright blue. I think I'm going to go with a blue like this. This is what it looks like, 207 193, and then purchase that. And then for reflectance, I'm going to actually get a little bit of a reflectance. I'm going to make that 20. So there we go. That is my paint job for the Toyota Supra. Now, this is the fun part, the performance upgrades. Okay, so starting off with the engine upgrades, you can do whatever you want with this since we are going for a stance build, but I'm actually going to upgrade it a good amount. So I'm going to get a stage 3 engine. So now we have 868 horsepower. Then for forced induction, I'm going to get a stage 1 turbo. That's it. So we are basically at like 1,000 horsepower, which is pretty crazy. Then for brakes, I'm gonna get sport brakes. Yeah, I'm gonna get sport brakes right here, and that I'm not gonna touch the brake bias over here. But for weight, I'm going to get a race weight reduction. So my car is now 2,950 pounds. And then for tires, this doesn't really matter. I'm just gonna get drift tires because why not? And then now for transmission, we're gonna get sport. But here we go, suspension. This is where all matters, and it's honestly pretty simple. So we're gonna take the pre-comp in the rear and lower it all the way. Then we're gonna take the pre-comp in the front and lower it all the way. Okay, but we're not done. You see the stiffness right here? We are going to lower that all the way, and we're also gonna lower the stiffness in the rear all the way. And then you see this right here, the comp limb. We're actually gonna raise that up so our car can go even lower. And as we can see, look how low this thing is. We're gonna make it 380. Then for the rear, you can also make it 380. And then this is what it looks like, dude. Oh my goodness. But we are not done. Now we need to change the wheel width because these tires kind of look a bit weird. The rims are a little too in the car, so let's take them out a bit. So here we go. Up that tire width. Let's get a good here. I think 125 looks good. There we go. We're gonna stick with 125 in the rear, and then in the front, I am going to get also 125. Yeah, 125 for the front and the rear. Now we hit purchase on that, and then for the rest, like drivetrain, steering, gearing, it doesn't really matter, honestly. This is just all personal preference, and you can change this however you would like. Now for wheels, you can also get any wheels you would want, but I'm gonna get some stance wheels because it is a stance build. And for these rims, I think I'm gonna go with these. I honestly really like these things right here, and I'm gonna stick with them. They cost 6 grand, not a bad deal. Here we go. And this is my build. Look how low this car is. Honestly, I think this is pretty nice. I'm not gonna lie. I actually really like the blue with these rims, but let me show you how this thing drives, dude. As we can see, it is really good at drifting since we did get drift tires, but it's also really stanced, as we can see. It's really low. It's almost touching the ground. Look at that. You could make it even lower if you would like, but I think this is at a good height how it is. And comment down below what your favorite stance build is. So now for our next car build, which is going to be the drag build. And for this build, we're obviously going to be using the Dodge Demon. This thing is 86 grand. I know the car is already really good at drag racing, but we're going to make it even better. Alrighty, so we are now in the Dodge Demon, and we are at Sussies. Now let's upgrade this beast. Alright, so let's hit customize right there. And now for paint, we we can obviously make it whatever we would like. Yo, this green is nice. I'm gonna get this green, dude. I like this a ton. But yeah, like I said before, you can get any color. It does not matter. It's your car at the end of the day. Now for performance, this is the fun part. What we're gonna be doing is fully upgrading it. Stage 3, and we're already at 1,321 horsepower. For force induction, we're gonna be getting a supercharger. There we go. Stage 3 supercharging. Now for brakes, we're gonna get stage 3 brakes. Now for brake bias, we're actually gonna put it 65 in the front, just like that, okay? And for weight, we're gonna get a race weight reduction. We want this thing to be light so it can obviously accelerate faster. And now for tires, we want grip. This thing is a drag build. Now for transmission, we're gonna get a race transmission. Now I'm not gonna really touch the suspension too much. I'm just gonna lower the pre-comp a tiny tad bit. I'm gonna put that at 580 in the front and 600 in the back, and that is all I'm going to be doing for the suspension. And now for the wheel width, we're going to be making these tires even bigger. We're going to make the rear wheels about 100, okay? Put it at 100 right there for the rear wheel width, and then for the front, I'm going to make it 50, okay? That's all I'm going to be touching for the wheel width. I think this looks good. Then for the drivetrain, I'm going to make the power up to 70. I'm going to make the coast 25, and I'm going to make the preload 25. That's all we're going to be doing for the drivetrain. Steering doesn't really matter. You can change it however you would like. Gearing, I'm going to make a bit shorter. We're actually going to put the gearing up to 3.8. And that is the performance upgrades. Now for wheels, you can put any wheels you would like, but I'm actually going to stick with the stock wheels. I just think they look really clean. They're pretty much drag tires already, so we're going to stick with this. Okay, now let me show you how fast this thing is on the drag strip. Okay, there's no drag strip in the game. We're just going to use the main road right here, but here we go. Let's swing a U-turn. Alrighty, I'm lined up. I'm going to give myself a countdown from 3, and let's give it a shot. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, go! Okay, here we go. Yo, this thing is so quick. It is so quick. Yo, we're already at 150. Look at it, dude. Wow, this thing is so quick. Yo, we're about to hit 200. We're about to hit Can we hit 200? Can we hit 200? No! Oh my, we hit 199. Close enough. Yeah, this thing is pretty fast, pretty sick, plus it's a dodge demon. If you want to get a good drag dodge demon, definitely use this tune and customization, so I just showed you guys. Now for our next build, which is going to be the sleeper car build. And the car we're going to be using is the new Audi RS. So we are at Sunset Performance, and let's bring it into the shop. So let's hit the customize button and start off with the paint. As I said before in the video, you can make the car any color you would like. I'm going to make it red just because I think it looks really nice on this car, and that's all we're going to be doing for the paint. Now performance, this is where it gets fun. We want to fully upgrade this thing, okay? Stage 3 right off the bat, 1,200 horsepower already. For the force induction, we're going to want to get a turbocharge, not a supercharge. We're going to want to get the stage 3 turbocharge. We get that, okay? We're already at 1,500 horsepower, and then get some race brakes right here. Let's also make the brake bias 64 in the front. And now for weight, we want a race weight reduction. We want this thing to be light. And now for the tires, we're gonna get grip, because we want the grip, dude. It is a sleeper build at the end of the day. And let's get a race transmission on it. And now for suspension, you don't really have to touch the suspension. This thing is gonna be a sleeper car, so I think I'm just gonna keep it how it is. Same goes to wheel width. But now for the drivetrain, we want the front power to be at 50, we want the rear to be at 100, and the coast and preload can stay how it is on both the rear and front differentials. And then the torque will go to 35 to the rear, so we're just gonna move that to 35, okay? That is all we're gonna be doing for the drivetrain on this car. Steering doesn't matter. Gearing though, we're gonna make the gearing shorter, okay? We want it to be 4.8. And that's it for performance. We're done with the performance. Now rims, I'm not even going to touch the rims because this thing is a sleeper, okay? We're just going to keep the stock rims. And that is the sleeper car build. Now let me show you how this thing is on the road. Alrighty, here we go. I'm just going to send it down here. So we're going to rev it all the way, turn off traction control, and here we go. 3, 2, 1, and go. Oh my god, this thing is so fast. Yo, I think this thing is faster than the Audi TT RS. If you guys don't know, we top out pretty fast, but that's not the point. I want this car to be really good at accelerating, and I've done that. So in today's video, we're gonna be going over the best hidden secrets in Southwest Florida. We're gonna be exploring the whole entire map, and I'm gonna be showing you guys, in my opinion, the best hidden secrets. But other than that, let's dive straight into the video and go look at all these secrets hidden around the Southwest Florida map. And also, before the video starts, guys, make sure to join the Discord server. Link is in the description. Hit that like and subscribe button. And now, let's go look at these best hidden secrets. So, with our first secret, it actually has to do with this one part of the map in Southwest Florida, and it's right here, the end of the road, just past the dealership, and there's actually this invisible barrier. And if you just do the fly me command, you fly over that wall, we make our way down here. There's these containers, but it's not just these containers, there's actually more. As you can see, the road keeps on going, but that's not why we're here. The reason we are here, and the reason why I'm showing you guys this secret, is because there's a secret hidden face right there. I don't know why this is in the game, but it's not just that face. There's actually two. There's that one right there. We keep going down, and there's literally the same face, just a bit bigger. Like, why is this in the game? I don't know. But I mean, I guess it's pretty interesting because there's a face in Southwest Florida, you know what I mean? I guess it's pretty interesting. But yeah, there's just this face in this secret part of the map, as we can see right here, and you do actually have to be in a private server to get to this area. But yeah, I just find it pretty interesting that there's just two of the same hidden face, you know, in the map. And I guess the grass moves now too. So yeah, there's the first best hidden secret in the map. And the more we go on into this video, the better and better these secrets get. But now, let's move on to the next secret. So with our next secret, I'm actually like at this big intersection right here, right across from the stud rack right there. And if we actually do the fly me command, and we actually go down a little bit right here, as we can see, there's just road logos right here. As we could see, we got like the straightaway arrow, we got the right only arrow, we got the left arrow, and then we got these other ones right here. And I'm just wondering, why are these under the map? I mean, I guess it's a pretty cool secret because that's not just the only thing that's hidden under the map. There's multiple just road signs and a bunch more. Let me show you. If we make our job star blocks and we walk over here to the main road over here and we just fly under, we could see that if we go under right here, we got some signs right here, and it's not just one sign, it's multiple of just different signs. Alrighty, so with our next secret, this one's actually really cool in my opinion. So if we come down here to the fintech parking garage, this is like under the building. If we just go into the building, we go to the ground level, this is where it'll take us. And then once we're down here, we actually want to spawn in a motorcycle. It can be any motorcycle. Let's just get the Ducati right here. So once we get this, all we want to do is just park it really close to the elevator. So once we do that, here, let me just park it, like, you want to park it like right here past these like yellow barriers, and we want to get it on the sidewalk. Alrighty, so now that we've got that all set up, once we're in the elevator, okay, what you're gonna want to do is select a floor and then hold E to get on your bike. So let me show you right here. So I'm gonna just select the floor. Let's just go on the second floor right here. Okay, I hit that and I press E at the same time, and I'm kind of just broken in the wall now, but it actually took me behind the elevators. So now I'm hidden behind the elevator. So yeah, I'm behind the elevator right now, and I'm stuck in here. I can't get out, and help me, please, somebody get me out. But yeah, as you can see right here, here's the elevators, and then here's me. So yeah, I'm just chilling here. For the people that like AFK grinding, maybe this could be your new AFK grinding spot right here at Fintech. And let's see what happens if we get back. Okay, nothing happens. I think my bike's broken. But yeah, that's just oh, now I'm stuck in the ceiling. But yeah, that's honestly just a pretty cool glitch to see, because I'm now behind the elevator in the Fintech building. So with this next secret, what you're gonna want to do is just make your job the water park job, which you can find all the way down here in the jobs. And once you've gotten here, what you're gonna want to do is get the fastest bike in the game. And if you guys don't know what that is, it is this bike right here. As you can see, here's the name right here. It's the Ninja H2 2019. It costs like about like 200 grand, which is kind of pricey, but it's gonna be rewarding. Just wait till see what I do. Now once we're on our bike, what we're gonna want to do is go over here on the grass, and we're actually gonna want to go into the water park. As you guys know, you can't actually drive into the water park, so what you're gonna want to do is just do a wheelie and get over the fence, just like that. You want to do a wheelie, get over the fence. Now we are driving in the water park, which is pretty cool, you know, but we're just riding around, okay? okay? That's pretty cool now. But what you actually want to do, the reason why we're here is because we want to go to the big slides right here. As we can see, the blue, white, and red slides. If we go over here, we make our way in over here. What you're going to want to do is actually get your bike on the blue slide. So right here, we're just going to want to do a wheelie on it. Or what you could do if you're struggling to get it on the water slide like what I am right now. I have got it on before, but right now I can't get it. What you can literally just do, if you're in a private server, literally just do fly me. And now you can get on your bike and you can fly it through anywhere you want. You can literally go through the walls right here. Here, let me show you. So I can literally do this. And look, I'm on the road right here. But if I do that again, here, let me get back on my bike. We go right here. I fly back over the wall. And I put my bike on it. You can also do that if you're in a private server, but not everybody has a private server to do this. But now, once you're on the water slide, what you're gonna want to do is literally just go full speed, okay? Let me show you right here. Go full speed, here we go. And then we're gonna climb up the whole entire slide. Here we go. And then we have now made it to the top of the water slide on a motorcycle in Southwest Florida. And I just think that's pretty cool because now, this is the reason why I wanted to do this. Now I can go down a slide on a motorcycle. Let me show you. Let's go down the red one right here on a motorcycle. This is what I've been wanting to do my whole entire time. Here we go. Look at that. That was real. Okay then. Yeah, that's what I wanted to do. You see, this is that's just the great thing about the secret, is that you can ride your bike all the way up the blue slide, go down the red slide, do a front flip, and land on a chair. That's just how you do it around here, man. So now, with our next secret, you actually have to make yourself the police job. You can be the police job or the sheriff job. It does not matter, but you actually have to pay Robux for the sheriff job, just for the people that did not know that. But here we go. We have the sheriff job / police job, and then once we make our way over here to the locker room, we can actually go over here and take off our uniform. And now we are considered an off-duty officer. I actually did not know this till not too long ago, but I just think that's a really cool attention to detail because we're not even getting paid for it, but I still have the sheriff job, as we can see right here. But we're not getting paid. We're not in our uniform. But you know what's cool about this? Is that you can still drive police cars. As you guys know, you actually can't drive police cars if you're not on the police or sheriff job. And now that I'm an off-duty officer, I can still drive a cop car in my regular clothes. I just think that's super cool, and I really recommend you guys trying this out. Another pretty cool secret in the game is if we come over to this building kind of right beside McDonald's and across the dealership over there, if we come over to this building over here, as we can see, this is just a prop building. There's no interior, but we can actually walk through these walls. Let me show you. If we just go through the wall just like this, we can actually walk through it, but you can't walk through the doors. You can see there's a door right here, just like a little decal door. We can't go through that, but we can go through the walls. I don't know why this is like this, and you can actually drive a car through here. I don't think you could spawn a car in here. Yeah, you can't spawn a car in here, but you can actually drive your car through here. You can go through here, but for some reason you can't go through just what's supposed to be the door and the window, but you can just go through the wall. And that's just a pretty cool secret, because if you actually want to hide somewhere, this is a really good hiding spot, because I doubt anybody's gonna check here. I mean, unless they watch this video. And to be honest, I don't really know why this is like this. Maybe it's supposed to be like this, maybe it's not supposed to be like this, but I think this is a pretty cool secret because it's a pretty hidden spot. And let me show you driving a car through it. As we can see, we got our car right here, and boom. Okay, our car just went through the wall, and if we go over here, no more car. Where's my car? It's gone. Okay, and yeah, you can just hide cars like that. You can hide yourself in there if you want, and it's just a pretty good, cool secret. Alrighty, everybody, in today's video, we're gonna be looking at the top 3 best glitches in Southwest Florida. Yes, you guys heard me. I'm just gonna be showing you guys a bunch of really cool glitches that I think are actually one of the best glitches in the game. But other than that, let's dive straight into the video and go look at the top 3 best glitches in the game. And before the video starts, guys, make sure to drop a like and subscribe, join the Discord server. New merch is also going to be coming out soon, so make sure you guys are in the Roblox group. All links are in the description. But other than that, let's dive straight into the video and go look at the top 3 best glitches in Southwest Florida. So with our first glitch, it actually has to do with a house or apartment building that you can claim and make it yours. Let me show you. So if we make our way to the apartments or any house that you can claim, and we make our way into the building, we can get any room we want. It does not matter. I like to do this with the apartment building because you don't need any money to actually claim one of these. So we can go to any floor right there. We get walking. Let me know if you guys like the new walking animation. I look nice like this. Okay, let's get in this house right here. Here we go. Apartment building right here. Unlock the door, and boom, we're in. Just like that, we got a nice Christmas tree right here. But if we actually make our way to the desk right here, so every house actually has a desk like this with a nice little office chair, okay? And once we get in this office chair, the next step we want to do is actually go over here to this little house icon to the left right here, and we want to unclaim it. So hit the unclaim button just like this, and now you're in a sitting animation just like this, and you can actually just walk around in a sitting animation. I did a full video on this showing it with all the other houses, but if you actually get a car now, let me show you guys this with the car. It's honestly sick. Let's get a demon right here. I honestly love this little trick because now you can make it look like you're sitting on your car. So just like this, it looks better with some other cars because like this car's a little bit too high. You also got another car that you can do with. You can do this with any car, honestly, just whatever looks the best. This one looks nice because it's a bit lower. Look at this. I'm now sitting on my beautiful Mazda RX-7 right now. I can get some pictures. Look at this in free cam, looking very nice. Honestly, like this is pretty cool, honestly, to see something like this sitting on your car. It's a very cool glitch, and you can do this with any building slash house that you can claim. So if you could claim a room just like what I did with the apartments, or what you can do with the house, and it has a desk in it, that's how you do this. And you can also drive around like this, get out, and you'll still be in the animation. And to get rid of the animation, all you have to do is just reset. So if I just switch my job over here, let's just switch to unemployed, or if I do escape, hit reset character, I'll go back to normal and your regular standing slash walking animation. So with our next glitch, this is kind of like a 1.5. I wouldn't consider this the second best glitch because this is kind of like a compliment to the first one I just showed you guys. So if we actually make our way over here to the car wash over here, right here at the Stud Rack gas station, kind of right beside Dippin' Donuts over here, we walk over here, okay? We make our way to the car wash, and all you guys want to do is get a convertible car. It could be any convertible car, it does not matter. It can be the Z4 is a pretty cool car, but here we go. Let's hop in this bad boy right here, okay? Now what you guys want to do, once you got your car and you're about to go into the gas station, just bring down your roof. I don't know if the roof actually like matters that much in this, but I just do it with the roof down. Then what we want to do is just sit in, just literally sit right here. I didn't even wait. Do you guys hear that? Hey, I'm kind of getting, I'm getting my hair washed right now. There we go. But all you want to do, guys, is literally just sit in here, okay? All you want to do is just sit like what I'm doing right now. Don't glitches in the game that maybe the devs will patch in the future, so do them while you can. But other than that, let's move on with the next glitch. So with our second best glitch in Southwest Florida, if we actually get ourselves a house looking like this, a beautiful nice house we got right here, and this could actually work with other places. I haven't tried it, but you can try it yourself, but I know it works with this. But if we actually make our way into the house, okay, we got beautiful interior right here. No, look, there's my car right there. So I actually parked my car up against the side of the house right here, and just wait to see this, okay? It's right beside the window, and I just think this is really cool. Okay, so we go over here to the window, and if we go right here, we could see press E to drive. I literally just went through the wall to get in my car, and I think that's really cool because you're literally jumping through the window kind of, or the wall, as in if I actually back up a little bit. So let me just back up over here to the wall, and I'm pretty sure it could also work with this too. So once we make our way to the kitchen over here, I can actually press E to drive, and I just went through the wall, and look at that escape. If anybody's chasing you, park your car on the side of the house, and then you got yourself a nice little escape route right there. But I just think that's a really cool glitch because I just went through the wall to hop in my car. I think it's pretty cool to do that because maybe it can come in handy sometimes, and I think that'd be super cool. Like what I showed you guys, I kind of like jumped through the window. If these windows were actually exposed that you can jump through them, I think that'd be super cool to see that within the game. And I just think that's a cool little fun glitch to do because you can get in your car through walls. So with our next glitch, I personally really like this one because it actually unlocks secret parts of the Southwest Florida map, and you actually have to do this glitch in a private server. And if you just type in the fly me command, so if we go type in chat right here, we do this like little thing right beside the L key, we do like this kind of like these two dots right here, we do that and we type fly me just like that, and and we can now fly anywhere we want, and we can actually fly through barriers. So as you guys know, there's a secret wall right here, but if we hit E to fly, we can actually go through that and unlock the secret part of the map. And you guys are probably wondering, JoJe, haven't you showed this before? But there is actually a ton of other secret parts on the map that have just a lot of weird stuff. Let me show you. If we actually make our way like to the dealership over here, and we do the fly me command again, and we actually go down this road, as you guys know, this road ends, but if you do the fly me command, the road literally keeps going down. Let me show you. As you guys know, there's like a barrier here. We just went through it. Sweet. So let's fly all the way down, and look at this. The road keeps going down, but it's kind of like getting less detailed. There's less stuff, but you guys are probably wondering, JoJe, what are these containers? And I am wondering the exact same thing. I don't know what these containers are here for, but we keep going down. The road does not end here. Okay, let's just keep going down, and let's just say there's a what is that? What is that? So we got a face right here. I don't know why this is in the game, but if we keep going down, we got another face right here. I honestly don't know why this is here, but you can literally do this with any part of the map. It just doesn't have to be this map, like this part of the map. Like I showed you down there, you can literally go to that secret part of the map near spawn. You can go over here. There's like this face right here, and it's not just in this area. There's actually a bunch of secret parts of the map that you can fly through these invisible barriers if you're in a private server and just explore like these secret parts of the map. I actually did a video kind of like this, just exploring secret parts of the map, so go check that out after this video. But yeah, I just honestly think this is super cool to be able to go into these secret parts of the map. It's honestly a really cool glitch to see this, because I'm pretty sure this is not supposed to be seen within the game. I mean, you can only really go here if you just do the fly me command and make your way through the invisible wall. And who knows, maybe the devs will fix it where if you do the fly me command, you actually can't phase through walls and buildings like how I just did to get into this secret area of the map. Maybe they'll fix that in the future, so do it as you can right now. It's just honestly really cool to see the secret areas of the map, and who knows, maybe this can actually be like a done finished part of the map. Maybe these are going to be buildings right here. We just need to wait and see. Who knows? That'd be super cool, and like this would be like a parking lot, and these are just where buildings would be. We honestly just need to wait and see. I don't know why this is here. So in today's video, we're going to be going over the best secret areas in Southwest Florida. Yes, you guys heard me. I will be showing you guys all the coolest secret areas that you guys didn't know about. This is going to range from secret places on the map to secret buildings and just a whole lot more. And hit that like and subscribe button if you're excited to see these secret areas hidden on the map. Alrighty, so with our first area, it is actually near the dealership. So if we go in free cam right now, and we actually just go under the map, and we go under the dealership, we can see we have this box over here. And if we go over to this box, as you guys can see, there's like this showroom over here. I'm not sure what this is. This is like a hidden room with some lights. You can actually go here if you're in a private server. Like this right here, I just did fly me, and I'm over here. And as you can see, I am now in the room. I can spawn a car just like this. Boom, got my car in here. It's actually cool because there's this cool like reflection on your car, as you can see. So if we just get in it, we can see there's this like really cool reflection on the car, and I just think this is really cool to see this in the game, this like secret dungeon with lights. Alrighty, so that was just our first one, and the more we're getting into these secret areas, the more spicy it gets. So with our second secret, if we go over here on like the main intersection near CVC down there, as we can see, we are right over the road over here. And if we actually jump down here, like in like the river over here, we can see we have like this secret tunnel right here. This is pretty interesting to see this, because I never come here. I've never seen anyone been here before, and it's just super cool to see this because you can literally drive through it with the car, and it just leads to the other side right there. So look at this. We get our bike and we just drive under the tunnel, and we're very hidden down here, and I just think that's pretty interesting to see that. And now with our third secret area, if you actually go down the road a little bit more, as you can see, there's like kind of like a roadblock right here. And this area is supposed to be like under construction because as you can see, the road ends. And if I keep walking a little bit more, there's actually an invisible wall that stops me, and I can't keep going down there. But as you can see, the road keeps going down. But if you're in a private server and you just do you guys can see, it keeps going down. I have no clue when this ends. Okay, here's the end. I was literally just, look how far I am out of the map, and this is literally where it ends, which is just crazy. Look at this. We're just in this whole different dimension, it looks like. So So with our fourth secret area, we are actually down the road from the dealership all the way at the end, like kind of like where the mansions are. And if you actually come to this road, as you can see, there's a roadblock here. But if we do fly me, we can actually fly through the wall just like we did with our last secret area. We hop in our car over here because I was actually driving over here, and it is insane how much stuff there is. As you can see, what are all these buildings doing here? There's so many buildings, and the road keeps going down forever, kind of like the other road, but this one's even longer. So as you can see, we are now on the road, and there's just like these random blocks everywhere. I don't know why this is in the game. You actually have to fly all the way down here, go down the road, and for it to load in, because that's just how it works. You have to like drive in the area for it to load in. So that's why I never knew this was here before, which makes it a secret area. There's just so much containers here, and I wonder why this is actually in the game. So with our next secret, we are at the mansion neighborhood. As you can see right here, I'm at the crescent over here, and if we see this behind us, there's actually like a roadblock over here. There's this area over here, right in here with these like houses, but you actually can't go here. But with the power of flying over, we can actually see what this looks like, and this is pretty cool to see. This is like an apartment building, as we can see, but this is hidden because you actually can't go over here. There's like a roadblock over here at the end, so you actually have to use the fly command to get in here. And it's just cool to see something like this because there's roads, there's parking lots, there's even a roundabout right here, and there's even a way to exit out right here. If we follow this, like there's some houses in there, we go here, we exit out, and there is a road that just stops right here. So we are now at the spawn area, and with our next secret, it actually has to do something with these buildings. As you guys know, you literally like see these buildings every time you load into the game, and you guys are probably wondering, JoJe, I wonder like what this looks like once you go on the inside, because as you guys know, there's actually a wall blocking us from going in right here. There's these cones not letting us drive in, but there's a road, and there's actually a bunch of houses down there. And to actually go check them out, you have to do the fly me command if you're in a private server. As we can see right here, we just fly in, and we could see that there's actually a bunch of detail within this hidden secret area. We got like a roundabout over here with some parking, we got these houses over here, and if we actually follow this road, it literally goes down forever. Let me show you. And we are now at the end. Did you guys see that there's literally just this one main road literally just going down? We have like a parking lot over here, we have like a beach walkover, as we could see. Like, what is this? Why is this in the game? I've always wondered that. And yes, this is just a separate road, a secret road that just leads over here down to like the beach. The beach literally just keeps going down. But as we can see in real life, actually over here, there is some nice houses over here. So for example, as you guys can see, there's these roads that just turn down, and there's actually houses here. So right here, this would be a roundabout. Like at the end of all these roads, there'd be like a roundabout, it'd be like a crescent, and there's actually some really nice houses here right beside each other. So it's like a neighborhood over here. And on the Southwest Florida Trillo, this is actually in dev. This whole area right here is in dev, and they actually might be working on some new houses for this area, but we don't know when that will be coming. Time will just tell. But I think that'd be super cool to see that in the game, just a new neighborhood right beside spawn, because you see this every time you load into the game. It'd be cool to literally spawn in the game and then go to your house instead of having to drive all the way down there and go get your own house. Instead of just driving very far away to get your own house, you have a house right here beside spawn. And I feel like that would make everybody use this area more in roleplay, because as you guys know, people just use this road to go up to the main part of the map, because that's where everything is mainly. But people could actually go here instead and do a bunch of fun stuff here, because I just think this area is super underrated, and it actually is huge, as we could see. So that'd be super cool to see as like a real part in the game. Today I'm going to be showing you guys the new best jobs in Southwest Florida. As you guys know, there are so many jobs in Southwest Florida, and I will be showing you guys the best ones. So before we dive into that, hit the like and subscribe button, as I'm trying to get to 100k subs. Anyways, let's go look at the new best jobs in Southwest Florida. Let's go. Alrighty, so starting off with this first job, which is actually Jeff's Pizza, okay? The reason why I put this job on the list is because this is a new place on the map. This job is actually really fun because there's a lot of secrets within this job. For example, we got a raft right here on the grill. There's a bunch of foods you can give out, and it's really fun to do for roleplay. Like, for example, you can have some people on the grills, you can have some people doing all the toppings, and it's just really fun for roleplay, especially because this is a new job. It's something we've never seen before. So that is why I put Jeff's Pizza on the new best jobs in Southwest Florida, mainly because it's a new job and it's really good for some roleplay, as a lot of people are going to be coming here because it's new. Now, with this next best job is the dealership employee. The reason why I put this up here is because you can also do a lot of fun roleplays, and another really good thing is about this job is that if we make our way all the way to the mechanic shop, we can actually upgrade our cars or roleplay while doing our job and getting paid. Same goes for Sussy's mechanic shop over here. You can literally just upgrade your car, roleplay, and you'll still get paid a bunch of money. Same with Sunset Performance. Now, they're all basically the same. These three are all really good jobs, mainly because you can upgrade a car while getting paid. As we can see, I'm in the shop right now, as we can see at the top, and I'm getting paid. And I'm not even at the highest rank, and I'm still making 1,000 per minute, which is really good. And that is without any game passes. So if you have some game passes and you like to upgrade cars, this is going to help you. Now, for this next job, this one's one of the most fun, and that is the criminal. You can actually rob a bunch of stores. You can go to any store and actually make money by robbing it. As we can see, I can click to break in. You can do this with friends, and like I said, you can literally go to almost any store in the game and rob it and make money. And especially if you have some game passes, oh boy, you're gonna be having a lot of fun while making a lot of money. Also, in the meantime, hit the like and subscribe button, because these jobs I'm about to tell you just keep getting better and better. Now, this next one is pretty basic, and I'm pretty sure majority people know this job. It's fintech, okay? It's the best paying job, but it is boring. Now, if you want to make money as fast as possible, do this job. The only thing is that it's boring. If you like to AFK grind though, this will be good. This is the best job for AFK grinding. As we could see, I'm at the highest promotion. I'm making 2,500 per minute without any game passes. So this is a really good job to get paid, but also really boring. So do this job if you want to make a lot of money. But with this next one is the firefighter job. Now, this job is really fun because it's actually an interactive job. You see, these jobs that are interactive, like the criminal team, the firefighter team, are really fun because you get to put out fires. You can do this in roleplay. I can turn on my lights, I can turn on my sirens right here, and I have to just put out fires. So if you want to roleplay and have a lot of fun and do a lot of scenarios, go on this team because you can place down cones. Let's say if you need to block a road off, or there's a huge fire, you can go put that out. There's so many things you can do on this team, which is why I really like it. And you can also do it with friends, which makes it more fun. And if you guys don't know where to find some roleplay servers, go down below. I actually have a link to my roleplay server. I also have a video on how you guys can get all set up in that. So make sure you join my roleplay server if you want to participate in fun roleplays. Now, with this next job, it is the police job. This job is super fun because look how many things I have in my inventory. I got my AR, well, because I have a game pass, but I got a pistol, radar gun, cones, and a taser. This job is amazing because I literally get paid non-stop. As we can see at the top, I can do anything. I can literally drift around, I'll still get paid. Plus, there's so many scenarios you could do in roleplay. Like, I can check people's speed, see how fast they're going. Look, I can check my speed. You guys see that? Look, see how fast I'm going. Like I said, I can drift, I can go to events, I can literally go down water slides, and I'll still get paid. Plus, I can also bust criminals when they're robbing stores. So you guys know how I just showed you earlier in the video that you can rob stores as a criminal? Well, police officers can actually go bust the criminals and try to defuse the robbery. Now, another great job is the sheriff job because it's just like the police job, just with some different cars and weapons. As we can see, the sheriff job is really cool because you got so many good cars. Like, you got this unmarked Mustang that only the sheriffs get to drive, which is super cool. Plus, it also sounds nice. Listen to this. So that's why the police job and the sheriff job are some of the two best in Southwest Florida. And by the way, on the sheriff job, you do make more money, but you actually do need a game pass to get this job. That's why I honestly prefer the sheriff pass, because you have to invest some Robux into it, but you will make more money at the end. Now this next job is one of my favorites, so hit that like and subscribe button. And this job is the Rift driver. Let me show you why. This job is pretty fun in my opinion because you can get any car you want, literally any car I want. I'll get my LFA right here. And as we can see with this job, you actually get a cool sticker on your car because you are a Uber/Lyft driver. And you guys see that checkpoint right there? That is actually my customer that I need to pick up. I'm literally an Uber driver in Southwest Florida, but the fun thing is about this job is that you can use any car. This is really fun in roleplay because you get to actually talk to people when you're role playing, ask them where their location is on your phone maybe. Personally, this is one of the funnest role plays in my opinion, especially when you're in a server with a bunch of people. Because I can put out an advertisement saying free Uber driver. A bunch of people will tell me their location. I pick them up. I have a good conversation with them. Plus, I also get paid. But let's say you're not in a roleplay server and you're just in a regular public server or a private server like me. You can actually go to these green checkpoints right here. As we can see, I have a customer at the building over here. Here we go. I just need to make a right. Come on. Watch this. I'm going to pick up my customer in style. Watch this. Oh, yeah. I hit him with the burnout. To the drift with the V10, and then boom. Sarah, I'm your Uber driver. Hop in. Thank you. So the faster you deliver them to the location, the more money you make. As we can see, I am a gold driver. But yeah, this job is honestly really fun, mainly because it's really interactive, and plus when you do this with people in an RP session, it's even more fun, which is why I recommend this job to you guys. By the way, this job is not the best paying, but in my opinion, it's one of the most fun. So do this job if you want to have some fun, but not make as much money. As we can see though, I'm getting really close to the location. Here we go, here we go. I think I'm dropping them off at the beach over there, so watch this. I just need to drift this corner. Okay, watch this everybody, look at this. Oh yeah, there we go, there we go, there we go. Oh, look at the drifts. And then here you go, hop out of my car, and boom, I just received $250. Let's go. So yeah, this job's really fun, plus you do get promoted and make money as you're driving them, so you can actually make a lot of money from this job. Plus, the faster your car is, the quicker everything's gonna be, so make sure you're a good driver with a fast car too. I prefer getting a hypercar for this job just because they are really fast. So yeah, make sure you have a fast car. So there it is, guys. I just showed you guys the new best jobs in Southwest Florida. Make sure you hit that like and subscribe button. Let me know what your favorite job is down below in the comments. Let me know if you guys want to see more videos like this, and other than that, I will catch you guys later.
Yo, what is up everybody? It is JoJe back with another video, okay? And today I will be showing you guys the top 10 best European vehicles in my opinion. Now, before we get this started, everybody comment down below your favorite European car of all time, and also comment down below your top 10 favorite European cars. And remember, this is just my opinion, this is my list. So yeah, without further ado, let's get this party started, okay? At the number 10, we're gonna slow. Should we just go best to last? Or yeah, I'm gonna go best to last because I feel like it's easier like that. I would go 10 to 1, but I feel like 1 to 10 is just easier. Now, my favorite European car in this game is hard. It's hard. There's a lot of good cars. Okay. Now, there's so many, bro. How the no. Now looking at it, how the heck am I gonna do this, bro? Literally, all of these supercars are European, bro. Okay, well then, at the number 1 spot, jeez. No. This is actually gonna be super hard. I'm not, okay. This is not gonna be a list. I take it back. I'm not doing it from best to worst. I'm just listing a top 10 right here. First car, BMW M4. I don't care. This car is beautiful, man. Look at the paint job. How could you hate this? Seriously. This car is so nice, bro. This car is just so good at everything, and it's so nice. This is coming in the top 10. Now, another car that's obviously making the top 10 is a Porsche GT3. I mean, you cannot go out with these, bro. I mean, you cannot leave these out. New and old, bro. We're considering both. Just a GT3 is so good for many reasons. Do I even need to explain? No. I don't think so, bro. I literally don't think I need to explain. Look how good these cars look. Seriously, I mean, they're just nice. Anyways, with our next car, I'm about to throw in a Ferrari 488. It's a beautiful car. Like, come on now. It's seriously such a beautiful car. In my opinion, one of the best Ferraris out there. Now, there's a lot of good Ferraris to pick from, but A 488 is just different, bro. Okay, now I already got the next car in my mind. I already know what it is. You know what it is? I know what it is. A McLaren 765 LT. These things are sick, bro. I love the 765 LT. One of my favorite McLarens. Look at this thing, bro. Literally, just look at this thing, bro. Look at that. The back of this car is so nice. Even the front. Like, the back just looks insane. Seriously, bro. Everything about this car is nuts. Those headlights are crazy too. Look at the detail on it, bro. It's just such a nice car. Like, seriously, how can you hate this car? How can you? Like, look at that. When you hit the brakes, the wing goes up, I think. Wait, does it actually in this? I actually don't know. Honestly, hold on. I'm about to go find out right now. Does the wing actually go up when you... Hold on. Now I'm curious. Okay, can we not do that? Thank you. Anyways, but yeah, the McLaren... Oh, this is a 4 spot. Yeah. This is, like I said, not an order or anything. Just a top 10. No order. But, like, look at this thing. The wing goes up. And then, yeah, when you hit the brakes... Oh, my God. Just drive, bro. Jeez. Okay, look at this. The wing is up. Oh, actually, no, I don't think it does. But it has, I think, 2 levels. So look at this is also pretty cool. So the wing can go up. Wait, I'm tripping, bro. I gotta be tripping. Yeah, never mind. I'm just tripping. Anyways, the car looks nice though. That's all I gotta say. Never mind. Yeah, never mind. The car just looks good, bro. Put it that way. Put it that way. Okay, that's all I'm gonna say. So yeah, hit that like and subscribe button, and let's move on to our next car. Oh, this has to be in the list. GT AMG, the AMG GTR Black Series. Like, this car is so dang nice, bro, for so many reasons. Like, look at it. Oh yeah, oh yeah, man, this thing gotta be up there. Come on now we got only 5 spots left. This is where it gets hard, bro. JoJe, wanna rate the cars? Yeah, hold up. This is where it gets really tricky. This is where it gets really hard, bro. I'm gonna throw in a Ferrari F40. Oh my God, wait, no. No, I still have hypercars. All right, I got it right here. I got it. It's literally over. It's over. The list is over. How could I can't forget about these? Look, Bugatti Chiron, boom. Bugatti Chiron, gotta be in the top 10. I forgot hypercars are included, bro. Imagine if I skipped over these. Yeah, obviously you cannot go wrong with this. Coming in at number 6. Not meaning it's actually like 6 on the rank, but like we have 4 more spots left. I already know it. I'm not gonna say what the cars are, but I already know it. I already know what it is. I already know what it is, chat. I already know what it is. I already know what it is, bro. I already know what it is. I already know what it is, okay? Alright. Y'all want to know what it is? Boom, I got you. Here we go. LaFerrari coming in hot. Number 7 spot. That means we only got 3 more spots left, ladies and gentlemen. I already know what they are. I'm saving the best for last, in my opinion. Yeah, we got the LaFerrari. Like, come on now. This car is such a beast, in my opinion. Now, I just want to say one thing, chat. 918 or P1? No, I'm doing 918. Oof, I'm leaving out some good cars, bro. Damn it. Speedtail or 918 or P1 or Valkyrie? I gotta give it to a 918. I got to. Just because the 918's a limited. This is not no regular 918. This is specifically the limited 918. All right. Coming in at the 7th spot. All right. Now, we only got 2 more spots left. Only got 2 more spots left. I already know what they are. And I think we can all agree on these. Okay? Wait, at the end of the day, this is my list. This is my opinion. Okay. I got it. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, number 9. Number 9, Apollo. The Apollo, baby. Come on now. The Apollo. The Apollo. Do I need to say it one more time? The Apollo. Number 9 spot right here. Even though I don't use this car that much, it's such a beast. And now I have one more car, ladies and gentlemen. Does anybody want to guess what it is, bro? For the 10 spot. The last one. I got one more. Holy smokes. Ferrari 458. I'll tell you what, it's not. Because I already put a 488. I already put a 488. I like 458s, but a 488 is better in this game. I'm going for Southwest Florida, like, you know what I mean? But this is it, ladies and gentlemen. I didn't see anybody guess it, but it is a Koenigsegg 1-to-1, bro. You cannot leave this car out, bro. I mean, look at it. Look at it. It has an interior, it's red, and it's a limited. You can't even buy these. Look at this interior right here, too. Is this valid? I don't know. This list was so hard to make because I literally halfway throughout the video I forgot about hypercars, and I was literally gonna put a bunch of BMWs in here, and I only added one. Bro, the 1-to-1, I really forgot about it. Yeah, no, this thing is crazy, bro. The 1-to-1 is actually a crazy car. I should probably make this a drift car, right? I feel like I should. White interior on the 1-to-1 is clean. Fact, bro. I've seen some people do that with F3X. It looks crazy. But yeah, ladies and gentlemen, that is the top 10 best European cars, in my opinion, in Southwest Florida. Let me know what your guys' favorite top 10 is. There's just so many, in my opinion. It's so hard to genuinely make a good list out of these cars. But yeah, hit that like and subscribe and go check out this video where I show you guys the top 10 best vehicles for car meets. Check it.